Okay, so next we have the Team Science Learning and Lab Center. I'll let Stephanie introduce herself and her team and take that away. Thank you.
Thank you. Great. Hi, I'm Stephanie Shookman, and I'm a program manager and team science faculty at the College of Medicine. So, what is team science? And why is team building and training important to the faculty, staff, and student trainees at the University of Cincinnati and the Medical Center affiliates that you see here at the bottom of the screen? Team science training is an intervention. So an intervention, like I'm saying, is basically an intervention for addressing a scientific challenge as a team. So traditionally, medical training and research grants are focused on the solo scientist or the healthcare clinician. And universities are set up as silos. So when thinking about that, we as team science faculty are the intervention. We can help you. We basically are the ones that come as a cross-functional team and help build better teams together. And we're not the only university that has this problem. Enter Clarkson University. So Clarkson, an administrator, a VP, saw us at the International Science of Team Science conference and said, we need your help with this in the interprofessional collaboration. And we said, great, we do workshops, we have the assessment tools, and they said, no, we need your consultational help. We need you to help us with creating a plan for accessing the interprofessional collaboration for our university. So this is one of the first times that we actually moved into consultations. And the results were great. The informal information that they gave us was very great, and we actually opened it up to the whole university. It wasn't just the targeted teams of principal investigators that they were interested in looking at. And so this was one of the first things that we thought, great, people are listening to us, but no one here at UC knows who we are. And so imagine if this venture lab was available and no one at UC knew who we are, or knew who the Venture Lab was. So on the left-hand side, you'll see some of our clients externally. And we started to build this list as a team science faculty team and say, this is kind of interesting. Our internal list is pretty small, and our external list is pretty big. And so we went to our customers internally, such as UC Health, decision makers, and the HR group in the College of Medicine, and said, we know you're using outside consultants. Help us understand this a bit. And they said, well, first of all, we didn't know you existed. We didn't know you were a resource. And second of all, we're going to outside consultants because, well, we didn't know you existed, and healthcare professionals are needed in team training. So they didn't say the word intervention because we're talking to the decision makers here, but they did say, you know what, it is expensive to go outside, and they're kind of out of touch. So we said, well, you know what, let us tell you about our secret sauce and why we're so good here at UC. So we're the experts. We have one of three academic health centers that have a graduate course in collaboration and team science. Not only are we the experts as a cross-functional team that's working here together as a team science faculty, but we're also working with the other experts that you see there on the right. As you see on the left, we're also leading with national presentations and manuscripts in the field of team science. We also are the insiders. So as you see here with all my multiple badges, we're badged here in the institutions that we work with and for. So we're a multidisciplinary team, cross-functional team that are working for you. And with these badges that you see here on my chest, we already work here. So there's no onboarding necessary, and imagine the cost savings if you didn't hire outside consultants and the resources available to you because of this. So what are our asks? Help us, we need a UC champion. We need someone to elevate us and network through the Academic Health Center and our own university. Because again, imagine if the Venture Lab didn't exist or the Venture Lab existed without UC's help. And so we needed a dedicated safe space, just like the Venture Lab, because learning happens together. And also, we're academics, we're not business people, obviously, so we need an EIR for business advice. Moving from just doing, but doing workshops and training and educational to a cost structure of business and marketing materials, because obviously, look at our slides, we need your help. So thank you for hearing about our team science faculty team. I really appreciate your time. What questions do you have?
All right, thank you.
You're
Excellent.
welcome.
Anybody have any questions for Stephanie and Angela? Yeah.
Thanks, Dave. So Dave's asking, what is our perfect situation or ideal customer? Ideally, any university client is really, I would say any college, but really we do great things with anybody that works in a team. And that would be anybody. Now, see, we want to start small, and starting small for us means getting our name out in this university, Children's, UC Health, and the VA. Our grant allows us to do workshops for all of this, all these partners. However, we know that because team training is an intervention to the scientific way, we know that it's needed here. So that's our ideal client. Thanks for your question. Oh, another question.
How about getting around in the Department of Surgery, for example? Is that talk
I would love to do it. We would love to do a grand rounds for your. Okay, perfect. Yes. Thank you. Thank you for the opportunity. Appreciate it. Thanks again for your attention. Appreciate it.
All right. Thank you, Stephanie.